Good evening, everybody. How is everybody? I hope everybody's okay. Doing okay. Yes, so the weekend, eh? The weekend is upon us. So I bet we haven't got many plans for the weekend, have we? Because of this virus that's going around. So I hope everybody is okay. I am waiting for Wayne Yeoman to come on. Hopefully he'll be here very soon. And yeah. Anyway, don't forget, guys. In the comments, please please in the comments leave your message. And if you want to have a chat or say hello or whatever, then please do. And yeah. So, anybody got any plans for the weekend? Some good films coming out lately, on the film channel. That's going to be really good. I watched an interesting film today on Netflix. Who's got Netflix? Don't you think on Netflix, you're watching Netflix and all of a sudden you look on there and you think, oh gosh, the same old rubbish is on there. They never change it, or do they? They never change the programs on there. You could go on there. I think me and Michelle's been right through it already, and we've got so bored lately that we even started watching series now, haven't we? Yeah. Not yet. Huh? Yeah. We started watching series now, and then, we started doing that, but yeah, so Netflix, they don't change their programs like all of a sudden, they just kind of like take their time. Anyway, you can see that I haven't had my, haircut yet. Look, see. Lockdown haircut, I call it. Here he is, Wayne Yeoman. Yeah, and so yeah. Hello, Wayne, how are you?
I'm fine, Steve.
You alright?
I'm good. Yes.
Good. I'm just telling everybody about my lockdown hair because I need my haircut.
Right.
And at the moment, I'm going to be like a girl, I need curlers in my hair.
Oh no.
So, anyway, welcome once again. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Yes.
Good. And how's everything doing on Facebook? Is everything all right?
Yes, it's fine, thank you. It's yes. All the friends are following as usual, and I've found some new friends as well.
Good.
So that's good. Yes.
That's what it's all about, isn't it? Really,
It certainly is.
Yeah, meeting new people and getting to know them.
Yes. People in the same game, and also, of course, followers of those friends that you've just found, and it just builds up from there. And you can make lots of new friends.
Yes, I watched you a few times, and I think you're, well, you know what I think of you,
Yeah.
Thank
you, sir.
Yes, I think you're totally rubbish, but never mind.
Yes.
Anyway, Wayne, you don't take the notes from me, do you? Don't take the notes. you know I'm joking. Anyway, so guys, this is Wayne Yeoman. He does like Elvis. He joins, goes on to like Elvis tribute artists. He does all that, and also he does other songs as well. Now, I had a little dicky bird that you're going. Well, you messaged me earlier and you said to me,
Yes.
"Hey Steve, can I sing a song tonight?"
Yeah, well, I think the first time I came on the radio station with you, at the time, one of the listeners had asked for, just if I could sing a song. But I wasn't really set up for anything like that, so that's why I thought it'd be nice just to throw something in, a little bit of sort of a cappella.
Yeah, you can do what you want, mate. You can do what
because
you want. It's all yours.
I'm not set up as I would normally do as I'm doing a show, of course. If it's
Yeah.
something different, but
No,
I'm sure we
no.
can do something later on.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah. No, I've got a bit of a problem. I'm still
Go on.
doing smooth. You know that smooth that.
Small,
y-
I've heard of it, but I've never gone on it really.
Oh
I'm not
gosh,
really up
yeah.
with it.
Well, I've been doing the Elvis on there.
Right.
Elvis songs, you know, "Love Me Tender" and all that
Mm.
lot. And my wife saying to me when I'm on it, "Oh, shut up, be quiet," you know, things like that. And when I'm on there with other people, especially like from a foreign country, say,
Mm.
I I find them not kind of like, you know, not in sync. You know what I mean?
Oh, right. Okay.
Right? When you're singing, because you got to be in sync when you're singing, ain't you?
It does help.
Yeah, it does help, doesn't it? It does help.
It certainly does.
Yeah. So anyway, see, yeah, it does help. Yeah, I know. So I'm going to sing you a song,
Right.
right? Well, you know, I ain't got no music behind me, and what I'm
Right.
going to do, you're going to be Simon Cowell,
Okay.
right?
Tell him the truth.
And tell me the truth. So my wife said, "Tell me the truth."
I tell you the truth.
Yeah, don't be afraid to tell me.
Don't be afraid.
All
Right.
right, because I know already what it's like. And okay, here it goes. Love me tender, love me dear, never let me go. You have made my life complete, and I love you so. How about that?
Well, I've heard a lot worse, Steve. So you keep at it, and you'll get there. Definitely. Yes. That not bad. You was in tune. So
Was I?
that's you was halfway there. Yes.
Well, how about this
Definitely.
one? How about this one then? Rock, rock the hula, rock the hula, yeah. When she move her hips and her fingertips, and I feel like heaven bound. When she move her hips, oh baby.
Yeah,
You know,
no way, that's crap.
come on then.
The first one was better.
Right, the first one was better.
Yes. I think you need to get a little bit of an higher octave to hit slightly higher notes as you went up.
How rude. He comes on my show and he abuses me. How about this? And how about this last one? Wise man say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you.
Not bad at all. You're doing well.
I'm doing well.
Yes.
Right,
Yes.
okay, so would I get a spot on Elvis tribute artist?
No.
No,
Who's the,
that's my wife.
who's that young lady in the background?
That is my wife.
She's the best judge.
She's the best judge. Oh, thank you. Would I get a spot on Elvis tribute?
I don't see why not.
No.
It's a tribute. It's not an impersonation. It's a tribute.
That's it. That's
So,
what
and
everyone
everybody
said.
goes on. Everybody goes on there and enjoys themselves. And it's nice to get some good feedback. Yeah.
So, see, the trouble is, why haven't you tried get back to Simon Cowell? Why haven't you tried kind of like these shows like X Factor and Britain Got Talent?
Just personal family reasons. I've never really done a lot of travelling with the entertainment because of my wife's disability. So I'm always home helping.
All right, looking after your
Yeah,
wife.
yeah,
Yeah, of
yeah.
course, so, yeah. What does
So I
your
go out
wife
in the
think?
evening. I do what I do, but then I come home every night. I don't sort of stay out
Yeah,
and live in a
yeah,
suitcase type of thing.
yeah. But
Yeah,
some people do. Yeah.
yeah, of
Um,
course.
what does your wife think about your singing?
She says I do a good job.
She says she puts up with it. Yeah.
Yes.
yeah. Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
Yeah,
That's what it's all about.
yeah,
Yes, yes. And she falls asleep, don't she?
yes, quite
Yeah,
often.
yeah, yeah. But the
So she
trouble
can't
is,
hear me.
yeah, yeah. So, how's it going through all the COVID then? Because we're still in this COVID, aren't we?
I think everyone's just had enough of it now,
Yeah, I know.
because there's no light at the end of the tunnel at the moment, is there?
No,
And
no.
for these people that are struggling with their mental health and everything, it's got to be so hard for them. And I think
I
that's
know.
why with all the group pages that are going on with entertainment and other sort of stuff, I think it has helped a lot where people can't go out. At least they can watch normal TV, of course, and then there's the Facebook pages to interact, even just chat to people. Apart from the entertainment,
You
keeps
even
their mind occupied.
you even got new Elvis you even got new Elvis
Pages,
yeah, coming up now, ain't
yes,
you?
coming up, yes, new ones, yeah. Very, very, really recently, over the last couple of days, a couple have come up. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Okay, do you want to sing for us, Sam?
I will do my best.
Okay, thank you.
This is I think, one of the all-time favourite songs, and one that I enjoy as well. So I'll give it a go.
Okay.
Here goes. It's called "It Hurts Me."
Okay.
It hurts me to seem to you the way that it does. It hurts me to see you sit and cry. Well, I know I could be so true if I had someone like you. It hurts me to see those tears in your eyes. Whole town is talking, calling you a fool for listening to his same old lies. Well, I know I could be so true if I had someone like you. It hurts me to see the way he makes you cry. You love him so much, too blind to see. It's only playing the game. He never loved you. He never will. Darling, don't you know he'll never change? I know that he never will set you free because he's just that kind of guy. But if you ever tell him you're through, I'll be waiting for you, waiting to hold you so tight, waiting to kiss you goodnight. Yes, darling, find someone like you.
Wow.
Song.
Brilliant, brilliant.
Many, of course, that have inspired all the ETAs, I should say, across the world
Yeah.
to get out there and put the passion into it and follow him.
That was brilliant. What? Sorry about this now. My carer came in. I have a carer, see,
Ah,
and she come in, and I said to her, "You should listen to this." That's why I was turning away and I was trying to
oh,
pull her in. So sorry about that. I was trying to,
yeah.
and it was brilliant because
Thank you.
when you said to me about I'm going to sing "It Hurts Me," I thought, okay, that's fine. Because I thought you were going to sing "Hurt" by Elvis.
Oh, right.
Yes, because it was "Never Hurt" by Elvis. But that song was beautiful. Well done.
Great song. Yeah, I know it's a favourite of a lot of the fans
Yeah,
because when I go onto the site to follow them, and you see all the posts coming up, all this, all these statements from the fans watching all the ETAs, and you get a feel for the songs that are always being requested, and
yeah,
that's one that always comes up. Yeah, great
yeah,
song.
yeah. It does, yeah. And that song was fantastic. So well
Thank
done
you.
for that. That was really
Cheers.
good.
Thank
That
you
was.
very
I
much.
really enjoyed that. I was
Thank
just
you.
trying to get my carer in because I was going to say to her, look, I was going to take these off, give them to her, and to listen because it was really good. I was trying
Thank
to pull
you.
her in, and she said, no, 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 I've got to go, got to go.
I'm gonna
Um,
go.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So, but yeah, that was really good. Are there sometimes do you get fed up singing like the same old songs, or does it just
Uh,
come?
because most of them are such great songs, and you just feel the song, and you really love doing it.
Mm,
That's why you. I mean, I've been learning some more and songs that have been asked by other ETAs, my friends, who've sort of mentioned certain songs. So I've been looking and learning a few more,
mm,
which I've put into the last couple of the couple of live streams,
mm.
such as "True Love Travels on a Gravel Road," another great song.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
I've never heard that one. True Love Travels on
Well,
a Gravel Road.
I've heard it many years ago, but it was only when my friend mentioned it and I started listening to it again, and I thought, yeah, that's another great song, like many of them are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because some of Elvis's other songs was gospel music.
a lot of
And
gospel music, great
yeah,
music.
and the trouble
Yeah.
is, what a lot, and there's some great stuff there. Great
Mm.
gospel music stuff. And the trouble is, some Elvis ETAs don't like singing gospel songs, do they?
Um, I think because a lot of them are sort of a bit more slower, like more
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
sentimental, isn't it? Gospel is
yeah,
sort of meant to be a bit sentimental, I think, and
yeah, yeah. Well, so is Love Me Tender. So is
yeah,
why, what else is there? Love Me, you got Love Me.
maybe not liking doing gospel is something to do with the religious thing. I don't know,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
that's where it all comes from, isn't it? Really, the gospel stuff, all about the heaven and
yeah,
God and a lot of
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Do you
It's
think
a,
Elvis was said about religion? Do you think Elvis was religious? There was rumors that he was a Mormon. Was it a Mormon
I'm not
or a
sure.
Jehovah's Witness or something?
I've never heard that one before, to be
Right.
honest.
Okay.
But um, I think it's from where he came from. I think it was always there, wasn't it? The gospel, and that's what
Mm,
got him involved. And whether he followed religious really, really
mm,
badly, like not
mm.
sure.
Because
I'm
I know
still
he was.
learning. Go on.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
Because I
still.
know that he was exploring a lot, wasn't he? Because he was an
Mm,
avid reader, wasn't he? In his
yeah,
spare
I
time,
like
he
to read.
liked.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah. Um, when you're doing all your gigs online and
Mm,
everything,
yeah.
do you open a particular song and close on a particular song?
Um, Only if I'm trying to do. Sometimes I do this like the '70s stuff, and you try to capture the feel of the show that he would have done. With the intro and um, some of the songs that he opened with, because it reminisces and people remember the shows then from how they were originally. I think that's what a lot of the ETAs seem to do.
Yeah.
With you know,
Okay. We've got some questions here from the my radio.
okay.
Here we go. We got. Oops. Did I turn you off there? I turned you off there.
Right.
So I was
I'm
trying to
back
switch
on. I'm
in.
back on. I'm here.
Yeah, you're there. Right, okay, so our first one, hang on for a second.
Right.
Oops, I'll cut you off again.
I'm here. Don't worry.
Right, okay. Right, the first one is Jean. She says, "Hello, Wayne. I listen to you nearly every week when you go on. Love your singing. Can you tell me when did you start singing, and what was your first song?"
If I remember, um, I my first song wasn't actually a Roy Orbison song. When I used to go out to the local karaoke's back when I was, I think, a late teenager. That would have been sort of late 70s, early 80s.
Hmm.
Um, and my first song was "Crying" by Roy Orbison.
All right, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I remember when I used to go Saturday night pictures, Saturday
right.
morning picture.
Yeah,
It used
Saturday
to be
morning
called
pictures.
it used to be called the Saturday morning picture show,
Yeah.
and I used to go along with my friends and my girlfriend, and the songs used to come on. Do the Huckabug, do the
Mm,
Huckabug, and
yeah.
you got all these you got Shaking Stevens, and they got
Rock and roll.
disco. Yeah, they got disco on beforehand. Then
Right.
they got the films on after. Like
Yeah.
I remember
Flash Gordon.
yeah, remember that? And
Yeah, yeah,
do you remember Chipmunks?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you got the Chipmunks, and you got these. Then it's building site bites and all that,
Mm,
all sorts of films.
yeah.
And and they used to put. Then they have a break. Then they put some more rock and roll stuff on, and it was more rock and roll being played there,
Mm,
right, than anywhere else. In the cinema, it was just rock and roll. I
not.
loved it.
Yeah.
Not ABBA,
Sounds
um,
great. Sounds great.
nothing. It was just,
I love me rock and roll. Quite
oh yeah,
often
you can't.
I'm doing chores around the house, and I'll stick Alexa on, just play rock and roll.
Yes, we got, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yes, we
So,
got Alexa. I
mm,
tell Alexa that I love her every morning. Yes, and she starts singing a song to me.
that's it.
Yeah, yeah. Here we go. Paul wants to know, what's your favourite Elvis song? I know you told me before, but
It's a difficult one because there are
yeah.
so many. Um, One that's got to be up there with a lot of the top songs. I wouldn't say it's my favourite, but it's one that's up there with. It's got to be "If I Can Dream."
Mm.
One of Elvis's own favourites, of course, because of what was going on at the time and why he wanted to do a song that like that to make people realise people need things need to change.
Oh yeah,
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 you know,
yeah, and yeah. Well, yeah, he
definitely,
did.
yeah, yeah,
Beverly wants to know,
yeah,
if you were at a meal one day with your wife, sitting
yeah.
down having a candlelight meal,
Hmm.
and she asked you to sing a song to her, what would you sing? Ooh,
That's a difficult one because she'd never asked me before.
I should probably ask you now.
Uh, that is a difficult one, really.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yes, it's never happened.
Okay, should we come back to that?
Sure, yeah, yeah. I'll have a think
Yeah,
about that one.
yeah. Um,
Hmm.
I,
Maybe I'll have to ask her for next time. If I'm invited back, I'll ask her between now and then, and I'll be able to answer the question.
hey, you're a regular on here, don't you
uh,
worry. You will get asked back. What else is it? Lucy wants. Oh, Lucy. Hiya, Lucy. How are you? I know
Hello,
Lucy.
Lucy.
Right, Lucy wants to know,
Yeah,
if you were stuck on a desert island
yeah.
with one of Elvis's ex-girlfriends, who
Right.
would it be? Ooh.
Oh, who would it be? Hmm.
Well, for me,
You there? Go on.
I think it would be Mindy Miller.
Hmm. Yes, I think possibly that would be the one. Yes.
Mm,
Mm.
what do you reckon?
Yes. Yes, I think that would have to be the one. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. It's a lovely, lovely lady.
yeah, she is. Right,
Mm.
okay. Richard wants to know, can you play any musical instruments?
I cannot. Um, Going back to when I was 4 years old, at a family wedding where they had a live band back then. I think that was my first instinct to get into playing a musical instrument, and I ended up on stage um, playing the drums. Not professionally, of course. And the next time I sort of tinkered with playing the drums was before I got married. Um, that would have been about 1974, 75, I think.
Gosh.
When, yeah, back then, a lot of the estates, like the one that I lived on, used to all have the little social clubs. And
Yeah,
weekend,
yeah,
Mum
yeah.
would take the kids to the, yeah, you remember it, Steve,
Yeah, I remember.
and always had live bands. And that was where I got um, involved and met some of the band that was there regular, and sometimes got invited to have a little play around with the drums. And I think if I hadn't have got married so young, I may have continued. But the rest is history, and life got in the way.
That's it, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Here we go. This one for you. This is a nice, easy one. Sorry.
that's right.
Hi, Wayne.
Hello.
Are you married and do you have any children? And do they all like Elvis? There you go. That's simple.
Well, I've been married for 43 years.
How long?
43 years next month.
I'm. I
Yep.
wonder why you got grey hair, mate.
Yeah. Four boys. We have four boys.
Gosh.
Um, we have, I believe, 10 grandchildren and two great grandchildren. Yes.
Go. Right.
So it's a
That's a
busy
big.
time.
That's a big family. Yeah.
Yes, and of course missing them like everybody at the moment.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
hard
yeah.
to,
I bet you
yes,
are. It's really hard.
yes, is.
Right. Okay. I'm away from Elvis and rock and roll. What other music do you like?
I've always liked a good mix of music. I do like the 60s, the 60s pop, the Beatles. Of course, one of my favourites, which is also done in my shows, is Roy Orbison. A little bit of Rod Stewart. Soul and Motown, great lover of soul and Motown. Drifters,
Yeah.
Marvin Gaye, all that sort of stuff. And like
Yeah.
many people, I do like a little bit of reggae as well.
Oh yeah, I love reggae. Yeah,
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 reggae, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Love
So
it. Yeah. My
it's a
wife
wide
likes.
range of music.
My wife likes. What's his name on telly? That singer. Who did New Year's Eve. Come on. What was his name again? He was done New Year's Eve a couple.
Michael
No,
Bublé. Oh,
no.
no.
Oh, someone called No something. Anyway.
Right.
Yeah. Sorry, I had it in my mind. Then it's next minute it went. Doosh.
Yeah, gone.
Yeah, gone. Right. Okay. What's right. Sheila wants to know.
Yeah.
Um, if you met Elvis in the bar today,
Whew.
and
Yeah.
here we go.
Go on.
Met Elvis in the bar today.
Yeah.
What would you say to him, and what drink would you offer him?
No vodka.
Well, I'd offer him a whiskey, because apparently that's the only drink he did take. He didn't drink a lot. Found that out from J.D. Sumner, catching up on some of the stuff that I've been watching on YouTube. Yes, he wasn't a big drinker. I think you'd have to shake his hand and say thank you for the inspiration that he's given to so many across. Yeah, take your hat off to the man. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I said, can I have your shoes, please?
Can I have your blue suede shoes?
Yeah, it's blue suede shoes.
Blue suede shoes. Can I have them?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I give him a pair of slippers. What is it? Oh, no Rogers. My wife is telling me.
Oh, right. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, she likes no Rogers.
Right.
Right. Okay. Oh, here we go. Rachel wants to know, how long have you been singing on Facebook? And when you're singing, do you ever get things wrong?
I think I've only really started singing on Facebook when we got locked down in March of last year.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything like that before. I didn't even know you could do it, to be honest with you, because I just thought it was a social media place to sort of chat and catch up with family and that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've sort of tried to keep it up at least once a month, once every few weeks, couple of weeks, to keep my hand in and just let people know I'm not ready to retire just yet. Hopefully we're back at it before then comes. We've got a couple of years to go yet.
Roger wants to know.
Of course we get things wrong. I haven't got the greatest memory. But that's life, as they say. And you just move on, and you just I think it's what they call the professionalism in what you do. You realise you made a mistake, but that's life, and you just get on and you get back into it and get on with the show. There's so much go on, they say.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Roger wants to know. He said, "Can you sing another song?"
Can I sing another song? I'm surely I can give it a go. I think I've got one here that's. Let's have a look. Hang on, 2 seconds. Bear with me. And let's see, got it. Hang on. Right. Here's the one that I did mention earlier. Right, let's take that up there. Oh, it's gone. Good. Bear with me, Steve.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm doing something anyway. I'm trying to catch up with all the messages what people's leaving me.
All right.
Just trying to sort them out because there's some repeat ones and.
Okay. That's going to go in. Right. Okay. Yeah, the one that I was asked to do recently by another ETA of a friend of mine was True Love Travels on a Gravel Road. So we'll give it a go. Are you ready, Steve?
Yeah, I am ready.
Yeah? Okay, we'll give it a go. Right. How many girls choose cotton just wool when they could have satin or lace? Stand by a man, never once letting shade touch your face. How many hearts could live through all the winters we've known and still not be cold? True love travels on a gravel road. Love is a stranger and hearts are in danger on smooth streets paved with gold. True love travels on a gravel road. Down, down the years, we've had hard times and tears, but they only helped our love grow. We'll stay together no matter how strong the wind blows. No one's ever seen your blue eyes filled with envy or stray from the one that you hold. Oh, true love travels on a gravel road. Love is a stranger and hearts are in danger on smooth streets paved with gold. Oh, true love travels on a gravel road. Oh, yeah, true love travels on a gravel road. Mm. True love travels on a gravel road.
Well done.
Thank you.
That's the first time I heard that one.
I haven't heard it in a long, long time. Yeah, another great song from the King, of course.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
the one and only the King. Now listen,
yeah.
I want you to listen to this, and I want your judgment on this after. Okay?
All right.
Yeah. Here we go. Hello.
When no one else can understand me, when everything I do is wrong,
You give me hope and consolation. You give me strength to carry on.
and you're always there to lend a hand, and everything I do, that's the wonder of you.
And when you smile, the world is brighter. You touch my hand and I'm a king.
Your kiss to me is worth of fortune. Your love for me is everything.
I guess I never know the reason why you love me like you do. That's the wonder of you. Thank you. There you go.
Well, what a duet there, Steve. That young lady's done a very good job. Yes, she was in tune, and she hit all the right notes.
There you go. So,
Yeah, there you go.
I'll just go on there just for a laugh, but, I just like to mess about and tinkle
Was
now
that
and again.
Smule? Was it? Was that Smule?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a karaoke machine. You got the words in front of
Gotcha.
you.
Right.
Not like, and that's what I was trying to say. See, anybody can sing Elvis, can't they? Really? If they kind of like, do you believe in that? Do you think that anybody can sing Elvis songs?
Well, anybody can sing the songs, I suppose,
Yeah.
if they've got the the vocal range to sing them,
Yeah.
like any song. And I think we've all, even ETAs, have got limitations with certain songs.
Right.
That's what I believe. I know I have, because Elvis himself had quite a good range, and not everybody can sing all the songs and hit all the notes.
No.
Um,
But the trouble is, though, it doesn't matter what you sing or what about the notes or about what everything else. A long time ago, I was the first one to criticize anybody, like the ETAs, when I first started listening to them. But
Yeah.
now I don't, because I tell you what, they do a flipping good job.
Yes.
All of you.
Yes,
All
thank
of you. And I tell you what, if I could stand up now, got a computer in front of me, I'll give you a clap, because you're doing a bloody good job. And I think at the end of the day, you lot deserve a medal of what you've been doing through this COVID time, because to keep everybody happy.
Thank you.
And because Elvis's music is still alive,
Oh yeah,
you're bringing memories back, to people. They can remember the songs,
that's right.
I,
And I think it's also inspiring young ETAs. I've seen quite a few on, I can't remember the name of the site, but there is one site, a group page, which is specifically for the up and coming young ETAs. And I've seen quite a few of those, and just goes to show that after all these years, the youngsters are still coming through and love his music, love to sing his music. So another reason to say that the music will never die.
Yeah. I had Sack on. Do you know Sack? Have you met Sack? He's about 14.
Sure. I don't think there might have been not been one that I've seen. I'll have to have a look.
Yeah, you look for him.
Yeah,
He
have a
is.
look for him.
I interviewed him last year, and we have to get permission to interview people.
Right, because of his age, yeah.
Yeah. But we interviewed him, and he was telling me. I said to him, look, why not like Westlife or your music today? Why Elvis?
Yeah.
And he said, why not, Steve? He said, when I was a child, my mum and my granddad used to sing me Elvis songs, and it just caught into my head, and I started remembering them. And now I'd rather sing Elvis songs or other songs than what the rubbish that we got today. And he was totally right, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He is totally right.
Yeah. The youngsters, a lot of the youngsters wouldn't agree with us, but there are those like Zach and all the others that are ETAs and coming up through the ranks. That just love that music, Elvis, Roy Orbison, and all the old rock and roll.
I've also noticed there's new ETAs out there now as well, isn't it? There's new ETAs joining, and
I don't know if they're new ETAs. It's just that we don't know them all. There's so many of them, and I've sort of become friends with some that live in Canada, and without what's going on now and us doing more interaction with Facebook and all the ETA groups, we probably would never have heard of them.
I know. I
You know,
you
and there are
know.
such great ETAs out there.
Oh
Some
yeah, yeah.
there's a couple that are like Elvis him and his wife do a duet together. You know, do their concerts and that together. Yeah. So yeah, really great.
Yeah, yeah. You know, I listen to Joe as well. He's from Australia, you know,
Right.
Joe. And you know, I love what he does. I think, he did a charity event for me for last year when we did all
Mm,
the eating. You know, and he sung and he kind of like, and I love it when they get up and they get dressed up and
mm,
and they sing Elvis songs. And it doesn't matter if you make a mistake or anything like that.
mm.
People still will comment and say, yeah.
Yeah.
My
Thanks very
last
much.
my last word to you is this: that why stars on some of these programs? I see all these stars coming up. People
Mm.
buying stars. What's that about?
I'm not sure, but I think it's something to do with bit like a sort of a charity. You buy a star, and then the money goes to a good cause. I believe that's what it's to do with.
Oh right,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
not the Elvis tribute artist, or
I'm not 100% sure. I did see something about it, but I wasn't. I didn't really read into it.
yeah.
But I
Anyway,
think it's all about doing good.
yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I'm just saying because at the end of the day, everybody deserves what they can get. You know what I
Mm,
mean?
definitely. Yeah.
Um. Also, what do you think about now? I'm not trying to turn the neg. You know what I'm like. I kind of sometimes bring some negative stuff in.
Mm.
What do you think when Elvis ETAs put up PayPal and all that lot? I know they're not working at the moment.
I, I've
You
got
don't you
no
don't have to comment.
negativity. I've got no negativity with it because I think a lot of people now are so, how can you put it, are struggling so much
Yeah, yeah.
that they've got to do something
To start living, yeah, yeah,
to just to get something.
yeah, yeah,
And if there are people out there who are willing to just put a little pound or something in,
yeah,
um, to just to say thank you.
yeah. I only said that is because I saw something the other day about they were being slandered off because they put PayPal on, and I said, hang on for a
Right.
second, and I left these people a message, and I said, look,
Mm.
hang on for a second. These people, some of these people, they live on what they do.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
they
Yeah,
live on what they do, and at the moment they're
a
not
lot of
even
them are
at
full
full
time
time people. Yeah,
ETAs. They travel all over Europe. Some
yeah,
go to all different countries.
yeah,
That's the way they earn their living. And it was
yeah,
cut. It was like their legs were cut off,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
and they don't know whether they was on their backside or their elbow. Let's
yeah,
put it that
yeah.
way.
Yeah, thank
Um,
you. Yeah, thank you for being open and passionate. You're very passionate about it when you come across it.
well, yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm that type of person anyway.
yeah,
And that's what makes you realise. I'm right from the start of the pandemic and the lockdown. I've always said that I'm one of the lucky ones because I fell into work
mm,
straight away.
mm,
If I hadn't, God only knows what I would be doing now because
yeah,
I've got a mortgage, like many of
yeah,
them have,
yeah,
and we've got to pay it somehow.
yeah, yeah.
So every little helps.
It does. And thank you very much. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Thank you for saying that. It's just because I see people. When I don't like it when people slander people off. That's all.
Steve, I've read things, through the pandemic on different posts and pages that I've gone on, and it beggars belief how some people treat other people,
Yeah.
and the negativity, when just giving up their time to to enjoy themselves, but also keep the minds of people that may be struggling on the straight and narrow. And
Yeah.
if they
Oh
can
yeah.
earn a couple of pounds from it just to help them out, I've got no problem with that.
No, I haven't got no problems with it. I've never had no problems with
Because
it.
some of them, let's be honest, some of them, and some of the ETAs probably had a good living from it.
Mm.
You know, oh, don't don't get me wrong, they're travelling all over the country, all over the world sometimes, living out of suitcases,
Yeah.
to do what they love, and all of a sudden you got nothing.
I know. And I'll tell you what.
It's terrible.
And I'll tell you what. Some of the ETAs has helped me out. They could even. If I told you what they've done for me, it's
Mm.
unbelievable. You know what I mean? So
There's some good people out there.
yeah, there's good
You
people
can't
out
knock
there.
them.
No.
As I say again, all they're doing, if they put PayPal up, all they're doing is trying to get probably 5% of what they would earn if they was out on the road.
Yeah, they might
How
not
can
even
you
get
knock?
that. Yeah,
No.
yeah.
So how
And
can
how
you
can
knock
you
them for
knock
that?
them? Yeah, yeah,
Exactly.
yeah,
How can you knock them?
yeah. And that's what I tell people. But sometimes people come back to me, inbox me, and give me a load of rubbish and everything, a load of crap. But I don't take the nuts off.
We're always going to be people out there like that, Steve.
Yeah, yeah,
Unfortunately,
yeah. But the trouble is, how about a bit of kindness too in this world, eh?
definitely,
That's what
yes.
they should
It
read my
costs nothing.
page.
Costs nothing to be kind, Steve.
Nothing at all. Nothing
I've
at all.
always said that. It costs
Yeah.
nothing.
I'll
It
tell
costs
you what.
nothing for kindness.
I love you when you come on because you talk sensible and you're really a nice guy and I
Cheers,
think
Steve.
thank you for your time and
You're welcome.
you're really good. Wayne, thank you very much for your time
Thank you.
and love to all the family and everything and you stay safe. All
I
right.
will. Thank you very much.
All right. God bless you. Bye bye.
Yes. Bye bye for now.
Bye bye.
Take care.
That was Wayne Yeoman and he was an Elvis tribute artist. Thank you, Wayne. And until we see you again, which we will definitely. I'll get my wife to put you in. Um, until then, bye bye. Oh, and I'll be back around about 8:30. Thank you. Bye.